Hey, my name is Luke. I'm in software and I'm trying to help other people get into software. And so I want to talk to you today about a thing I noticed in myself whenever I'd start a new software role. And this has been true of the first role I started all the way through my last role I started. Not so much this role, which is interesting that I'm in now, but you know. So every time I start a new role in software, I think I'm going to get fired for the first, 3 months. And I think that that is the case because maybe some insecurities there, but I think it's a feeling that comes from not producing. Um, I'm someone who likes to contribute. I like to feel like I'm a part of the team's success. Um, I'm a achiever, I guess. Not to say that I'm like real outstanding in any way, but I when I accomplish something, like something is checked off of the to-do list, that makes me feel good. So when you're starting out in a software job, probably true in any industry, there's some ramp up time, and you're not really contributing in a meaningful way until you've been doing it for a while. You've gotten used to the processes, you've learned new technologies that are included in the position you now have. You don't have a real strong relationship with all the people at the company, so you don't know how they view you. That I think that not producing is probably the biggest reason that I feel that way when I start a new job. To the point where I am almost certain in some cases, like I'm gonna get fired because I just am not doing enough, not picking it up fast enough. I'm not closing any tickets, like, and not to say I don't close tickets until month 3 of a job, because that would be a little much. But you're just not at the level you want to be at. um, yeah. And so for me, like, knowing that that is going to be the way I'm going to feel, because I noticed that pattern, in my third job or second job maybe, like, and I've talked to my wife about it, and she would help me see, like, and this is starting to be like a pattern. We can see that when you start new jobs, you feel like you're going to get fired for a period of time, and knowing it's going to happen helps me kind of like um, respond in my head to those feelings, those thoughts when they come up. Like, well, you feel this way all the time, and it hasn't happened yet, and just kind of like acknowledge that maybe that those feelings are just in me and not based in reality. So, when you start your first job, I don't know if everybody feels this, and if you're watching this and, have recently gotten into software, or you've been in software for a while, maybe speak to your experience, if it's been the same or different. Just, maybe helpful to somebody. Okay.